You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. With us today, we have Matt Capazzi, Greg Gorman, Bull is with us. I'm Kathryn Dunn. Tucker and the Gray Guy are here. All right. Welcome, everybody. How are we doing?
Great. How are you?
I've been better. How about you, Greg?
I guess you always say I've been better, but I've also been worse.
Whoa, I can't hear you at all.
All right, hold on.
I mean, I can hear you, but not really. So I think you said I could say I've been better, but I've also been worse, is what I think I heard. Now it's like you're completely mute. This is so interesting.
So we're going to use a lot of body language today.
Yes. What'd you say, Bull? Well, Bull's muted. I can hear him in the other room. What did you say, Greg?
Oh, I said thumbs down. We can't hear him.
Yeah.
Greg, can you talk?
He's trying. Wow, guys, this is interesting stuff.
All right, hold on a second. Let me get my other.
All right. So, Matt, you are living in Florida. How has Milton affected you?
Well, our condo is fine, but the city, not so much. It's taken a couple days. Here and there, some of the traffic lights weren't working. Some of them were blinking orange. Some weren't working at all. So at some intersections, the police were directing traffic. At other sections, people kind of had to figure it out for themselves. So it was a little different because some people came to a full stop at traffic lights to let other cars go, and you're not used to that. So it was kind of an adjustment. But those are very minor things in comparison to, people's apartments getting flooded and people losing furniture and, fatalities and stuff like that. So Naples, we're inland, so we're not on the coast, but so we were really minor, not affected that much.
How about you, Greg, now that I think we can hear you?
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. My mom's fine. My sister, I guess her house, not so much. I guess I wouldn't want to speak anymore on her behalf. But, again, her family's fine. They're staying with my mom. So, yeah. But everyone is physically okay.
That's good.
That's good.
I know my family in Florida, in Orlando specifically, they seem to be okay. Nothing really happened. The pool filled extra, and we brought in every single plant. So I don't know that we brought in every single plant, but we brought in a lot of things and like projectiles. So my grandmother's going to have fun putting that back, I hope, soon.
Great. That's great news.
Yeah. I hope so. All right, now it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Wine and Whisper Light ASMR.
Where you guess what I'm drinking based on how it sounds.
I got it. It's Kool-Aid.
You're very close.
No.
You're shouting. You're shouting.
Yoo-hoo.
Seltzer. Yeah. I think it's seltzer. It's a jug of some sort, a jug of moonshine.
Sunkissed. Oh, it's got to be Sunkissed.
Capri Sun in a bottle.
Yeah.
You're all very close. Speaking of Capri Sun, I gave some Capri Sun to these kids, and I hope that they were supposed to. Damn it! That was Wine and Whisper, where you all get to guess what I'm drinking based on how it sounds. I gave Capri Sun to some kids at school, and I hope that I was supposed to do that. I'll find out never. or someday.
Well, I think that makes you a positive influence.
I hope so. I hope so indeed.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was doing what I was doing, and then this guy came in and did what he does, and he did it so much better that I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Mhm.
Yeah, he was much
Distributing
better.
Capri Sun to children.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't even know if I'm supposed
Wow.
to. Well, that was my
This
my
guy
Friday.
did it with such pizzazz that you questioned your life choices.
Yeah, he was so good at teaching that I was like, what am I doing?
Teaching.
Yeah.
I thought this was just giving Capri Sun to children.
No. If I was like, that man hands out a
like-
Capri
yeah.
Sun like a champ, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I'd have a lot. I'd probably have about as many
Yeah.
problems as I have, but that's a lot of problems, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's the essential part of substitute teaching. What drink do you give the students?
I
It's
know.
not about communicating or ideas. Are you a Capri Sun substitute teacher? Are you a sun-kissed substitute teacher? That's how you really get your status.
Yeah. And I had
want to
some.
know the Capri Sun.
You want to know the
I
Capri
want to know the
Sun?
Capri Sun routine that, in my mind, was making you question your life choices. Like, what was this guy doing? He's like juggling them, like pushing the straws in, like in midair, something like that.
He was capable of pushing the straws in without spilling it all over himself. No, he didn't even touch the
Whoa.
Capri Sun. He just was a better teacher. He just was so good that it hurt me. It hurt me to know that like
but
this is not as difficult as I think it is. It's me, not them.
yeah, but honestly, the other two and
Oh no.
think of that. Capri.
Please say all of that again because I lost you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Okay, good. It's
No,
not
please.
me. It's
I-
you.
Revenge. Yeah.
Honestly, the other substitute teacher was probably at you and saying, "What am I doing? Why am I not getting the Capri Sun? I mean, what am I actually doing?"
I do hope that. I hope that I'm
Yeah, he
I'm the
motivated
one
you.
that I hope I motivated
motivated
him
him.
and he motivated
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
Like
exactly.
I hope I motivated him to be more fun and he motivated me to just be better at my fucking job.
I think more substitute teachers need. I mean, they need to get with it,
Yeah.
and they really need to bring small box drinks to hand out.
Yeah, kids love bribes. That I know.
Oh yeah.
This lady gave out Skittles that made
100%.
me have to have Skittles today. And then I realized I don't like the berry Skittles. They are so colorful and pretty. They look like they're delicious. They're not as delicious as a classic bag of Skittles.
Wow.
I know.
Man, substitute teaching is so complicated.
It really is. What else is complicated? The world we live in. Now it's time for Are You Aware? And Do You Care? Where somebody tells us the news, that somebody is bull, and then we ask if we're aware and
here.
if we care.
Can you hear me?
The cast is aware.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm aware.
So we're
Are you
all
ready?
aware of the premise of this bit, this segment.
Yes.
All right. Are
Yes,
you
I
aware?
am.
Do you care that the head and hands of a 16-year-old girl last seen in 2005 have been discovered in a freezer by someone who was collecting the free appliance from a recently sold home?
Oh my God.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah.
That sounds like something in a Jodie Foster movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Like, could you imagine being the guy or girl who purchases that freezer and finds that?
That's really
Yeah.
dark.
No, that's
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a good
it's-
day.
So are they doing an investigation? Do they know? So is that from? Do they know the crime that's from?
I think so because it says that she's been missing since 2005. So that tells me that they know who it is and they're probably looking into who had that freezer before this person.
Wow.
Although it'd be pretty
Okay.
slick to be
So-
like, look what I just found when it's your freezer.
Maybe they'll catch the person that killed the missing girl.
I hope so. I love when cold
Yeah.
cases are solved. So I was barely aware I shared it, but I do care.
All
not aware
right.
but care.
Are you aware?
I'm
Do you
aware
care
and-
that if? Go ahead.
I'm
Doug.
aware and disturbed.
Yeah.
Are you aware and do you care that a vegan brand launches casein that makes cheese melt and stretch like dairy?
Hell yeah. We need that.
Not really aware. Don't care.
Wow, Matt. Thanks.
Wasn't aware. I assume it's probably very unhealthy for you.
Wow.
Made with fossil fuels, probably.
Wow, Greg. Like cheese is good for you, okay? Look in a
It is
mirror.
tasty milk. I will.
Monster. Le monstre.
Le fromage.
Are you aware and do you care that
Anyway.
gospel great Sissy Houston has died at the age of 91?
Was she related to Whitney?
Yes, mother.
Whoa! Oh wow! I wasn't aware, but that's rest in peace.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware that her mother was a singer.
Yeah.
Totally.
I know Whitney Houston was a nepo
Gospel.
baby this whole time.
Yeah.
Gospel.
Wow.
Thought she did it on her own. Don't you want to dance?
Are you
Say
aware? Do you
wanna dance?
Are you aware and do you care that Richard Simmons was buried in his iconic tank top and shorts? His brother says.
Oh my God! If it
Was
wasn't
not
a
aware.
burial, I would be kind of
You
happy. But it's a burial.
I know. I that brings me joy to know because that's so iconic. And he still fit in it, which I know he would love to know.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about Richard Simmons, Greg Gorman?
Yes, I do, because I met him maybe 30 years ago when he was wearing a tank top and short shorts. So I find this very appropriate and fitting.
Wow.
And what
was the situation? Is there a story?
He was on an airplane. We were all on an airplane flying from, I think it was like Arizona to Florida.
And he was wearing short shorts and a tank top.
He was wearing tank top and short shorts, just exactly what you imagine Richard Simmons wearing.
And did
His
he
uniform.
eat the
I
peanuts?
would-
Go on, Matt. What were you going to say?
No, he did not eat the peanuts.
I would just imagine like his like like his closet is just like shorts and tank tops, shorts and tank tops, shorts and tank tops. You know?
I hope it's automated.
I wonder if he's ever been anywhere
Like a dry
that's
cleaner.
colder than 40 degrees.
Aw, he can't. He'll freeze
You
up.
can't. I mean, yeah, like so he can only live in the Sun Belt. He just exists in the Sun
Yeah.
Belt states, going from Arizona to Florida, like
Yeah.
on my flight.
And what exactly on this flight did he call peanuts?
He called the peanuts the devil in tinfoil.
That is so Richard Simmons.
I think it's very harsh. Unless you have a peanut allergy, peanuts are healthy in moderation. So I think that's a little unfair.
Wow.
But again, I'm not going to speak ill of him.
Yeah. Watch what you say about Richard Simmons.
I wasn't saying anything about Richard Simmons, just his nut opinions.
Are you aware? Do you care that Madonna's brother Christopher Cicone dies at
Chacon.
63?
I believe.
Ciccone. One of those. Yeah.
Was aware. Sad.
He's dead. Dead
Yeah.
at 63.
Oh.
That is sad.
Oh, rest in peace.
Are you aware? Do you care that Angelina Jolie purchased 60,000 hectares of land in Cambodia, a former hunting ground, and transformed into a wildlife reserve?
I'm barely aware I shared
Wow.
that, but I love that.
Huh. Yeah, same here.
Not aware.
Like I remember it now. But that's so beautiful. Like I love the idea of taking a place where assholes do terrible things and making it something beautiful.
In Cambodia. Are you aware? Do you care that John Amos' cause of death was revealed amid public clashes between his children?
Okay, this is crazy
Wasn't
because go on.
I wasn't aware. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
crazy
there's-
because
it's deep.
he died like August 21st, and it was only released about a week ago that he died.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Is that just because is that just because he's no longer such a public figure? Like maybe his family knew, but the public didn't.
I think his publicist was there.
Yeah, his publicist.
Wow.
Well, the publicist was saying that he or she was family, and it's all about money.
It's a real shady situation. The
That's too
only
bad.
the only thing that would make it like make sense is if they didn't want to release it, because if you don't release that information, at least somehow, somewhere, they're still alive. You know, like if you don't know they're dead, they could still be alive. I relate
I mean,
to
people
that.
can Google it.
Yeah, but not if it's not available information. Like it definitely wasn't available from August 21st until whenever it was released a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you aware? Do you care that Moby's first tour in 10 years donates all his profits to animal rights charities?
I love
Wow, go
Moby.
Moby.
He's amazing.
Even though he's creepy.
What?
That's Natalie Portman.
Okay, what happened? I think I know the story, but I also forgot.
Apparently, yeah, he said that they dated, like, in his memoir. Like, he wrote a memoir about how they dated, and, like, she came out like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, I met you once, or something like that. It was, like, so... It was so creepy. I forget the full details of the story, but that was the gist of it.
That is creepy.
Like, yeah, he totally made up, like, in his biography, like, not, like...
Wow, Moby. I know you're not watching, but wow.
Yeah. I think there's other just sort of general creepiness about him. Google it.
Maybe Big Texas knows Moby. So Big Texas, if you could say to Moby, wow, we would appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Are you aware and do you care that California's Governor Gavin Newsom signed the Opposed Cruelty to Octopuses, should be octopi, Act into law, making it illegal for anyone to farm octopi for human consumption, and it bans business owners from selling farmed octopuses. It says octopus.
Oh, that's good.
Yay! I love it because they're so smart. I hate hearing about people eating them. Like I was with people who were talking about how these children love eating octopus, and I'm like, I hate you. I don't hate them, but I hate them.
I wonder if octopi can clap.
Yes, they can do anything. They can even open a jar and get nuts or shells or clams.
Wow.
They're so smart. They escape. They're geniuses. They're little aliens.
I admire their multitasking abilities.
Yeah, me too. I watched a terrible movie today in which a poor octopus was murdered. It was food.
Oh my gosh.
They were calling it
That's
food.
weird because an octopus has 8 arms to hold swords and guns and things.
You would think
that octopuses. I would think that octopi would take over Earth. To be honest with you, they have more arms than the rest of us.
We need to arm the octopi.
Don't they get like use fish as weapons or something like that? Like they get mad at fish, like shake fish or something like that.
They punch them.
Yeah, they punch
for no reason.
So they're mean to other animals.
No, they're not. Yeah. They have their reasons. We just don't know it.
Wow. I mean, just explaining away bad behavior from animals.
Nope.
Oh my God. Octopi totally dominate the underwater boxing league. I mean, the champion has been an octopus for like, oh my God, like 3 years.
They've got a fight club.
Now they're going to take over California, just punching everybody like, oh no, we can't fight back from the octopusy buses. Octopi.
Good.
Gavin Newsom, damn you. We only have 2 fists.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, octopi really should win the arms race.
Yeah. We should arm the octopi and let them win the arms race.
Already armed.
Arm
they have the Second Amendment too.
They should. We need to teach them how to use guns.
Oh my God. That would be awesome. Oh my God. I think we're writing a horror movie. This is really cool.
I think we're writing the
Instead
best
of ghost
horror
guns,
movie.
they're octopus guns. Like 3D print octopus gun. Shaped like a
Rise of the Octopi.
Oh my God, I love it. It's heartwarming.
Oh, we need to get Big Mouth Billy Madison. He's like the villain.
He just does this.
I'm gonna get you, Octo. I'm gonna sing a song about you.
You're going down.
All right. Are you wearing? Do you care, Grandpa? Are you wearing? Forgot where I was. Grandpa Tony Hawk meeting his and Kurt Cobain's grandson for the first time.
Yay, Kurt Cobain was murdered. That's adorable and so sweet that is a thing. Like Tony Hawk's child had a child with Kurt Cobain's child. It's bananas. The Kurt Cobain could be a grandpa.
That baby is going to be the biggest nonconformist that ever existed. I'll just say that.
You hope they don't Alex P. Keaton. I don't get the reference. I'm not old enough. I'm not. Yeah. But could you imagine if they were like conservative, this baby?
I mean, it's the only way that baby could rebel. So
yeah.
I think it's possible.
Right.
Kids need to find a way to rebel. Oh my goodness.
All right. Are you wearing? Do you care? Gruppo Tonanzo, one of Italy's oldest meat producers, has announced his decision to drop meat entirely and focus on plant-based.
Wow.
Yay! Things can change. Things can change. All you have to do is stop eating meat and you can change things.
Yeah. So are they doing cheese now?
Cheese is veal, damn it.
It's veal. Wow. It's an escalation.
No, cheese is basically veal.
It's basically.
What?
No, it is.
It's delicious.
No, it's basically veal because, like, if there wasn't cheese, then dairy and dairy cows, and then, like, them having babies, like, needing to be pregnant and having baby boys, there would be no veal industry. Without dairy, there'd be no veal.
Oh, okay.
So, dairy is basically veal. Look at my kitty.
Are you wearing? Do you care that a girl at age 17, Julianne Kopecki, was sucked out of an airplane after it was struck by lightning? She fell over 2 miles to the ground, still strapped into her plane seat, somehow lived, then had to endure a 9-day walk through the Amazon jungle before eventually being rescued by loggers. She was the sole survivor.
That's insane. I feel like that probably happened a long time ago.
And this just happened?
1971. 1971.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Local trivia. Like, I assume this has been a much bigger news event.
This is from Weird, Fantastic, and Odd Things.
Oh, okay.
Just a reminder, we don't fact check on this show.
Oh, yeah.
Or date check.
Are you wearing? Do you care that Chris Christopherson? You will be missed. Here he is consoling Sinead O'Connor while a crowd boos her at Madison Square Garden during her concert.
Speaking of where is Elaine, it's sad that he's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm aware and I care.
I was aware. It's sad. Yeah.
When did that happen? Was that 1978?
Don't you dig at me. I share one news story from the 70s and you think that's all of it. What?
I think Charlie Chaplin died too, guys.
Yeah, we should cover that.
Breaking. Oh my God, we have breaking news. Charlie Chaplin died.
Yeah.
That's sad.
He was also creepy with women like Moby.
No! Did he date Natalie Portman?
He probably. It's in his autobiography.
Is upside down.
Yeah, his autobiography that he wrote in the 1940s. He said, like, get a load of this, fellas.
Now you listen here.
This. Yeah, dust out of your ears. I dated Natalie Portman. Who's she? She's some broad from the 1990s.
That's right. I'm a time traveler, and I go through time to date women.
Yeah, they love me.
Charlie Chaplin was one of the Doctor Who's.
Aww. We're writing a lot of great movies today, guys.
All right. Are you wearing? Do you care that the White Sox loses 121 games in a season, making history?
Why did I share that? I shared that?
I did.
Mr. Matt Capazzi did.
Okay. I'm like, that doesn't sound like me. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing, Matt.
Sports trivia.
So wait, what was
I
that?
think that it's historic.
It's historic.
Yeah,
they lost the most games ever by a baseball team.
Wow.
121 games.
Wow. That's a lot, I guess, and that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the worst team to
Yep.
ever play?
I mean, I guess if you say they lost the most games in a season, I guess so.
Yeah.
Certainly, they're all better
Yep.
athletes individually than us.
They need wild
They're
thing.
they're starting to realize that baseball is a team sport. They're starting to realize it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's it for Where and Do You Care?
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Really? I see a bunch of baby pygmy hippos.
That's a bunch of moodang.
Moodangs.
And Tony. All right, now
Are
it's
you wearing Do You Care?
yeah. So that's interesting. I thought there was something about Madonna, but whatever. All right.
Oh, I did say something about Madonna.
Madonna's
her brother,
brother.
right?
No, there was something
brother,
else
yeah.
about Madonna, but it's okay.
Oh man, we're 3 weeks backlogged here. So
All right, we've got a lot of news. Some of it's not current anymore. Now it's time for Are You Out of Your Fucking Mind? The segment where we ask, are you out of your fucking mind? All right. So you're on an airplane, you're married, and you say to the person next to you that your love language is touch as you touch the person on this airplane, and you pause the movie to ask them questions, and then you ask them to go out for drinks while wearing your wedding ring. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Wait, they
Never
weren't married.
traveling.
What?
You're never traveling alone. Are you out of your fucking mind?
What were you asking, Greg?
Wait, so this wasn't a married couple that was next to you. This was a married person
Right.
hitting on some. Okay.
I'm the
Okay.
someone.
Wow.
I'm the someone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he paused my movie. Like, he just reached over and paused my movie and asked me about it. And this is after he'd thrown out my garbage twice, which I thought was, like, kind of sweet. But also totally weird.
Wow.
Yeah. What, Matt?
You're breaking up.
Damn it. I still can't hear you.
Yeah, you're garbled, Matt.
So you're laying down at the airport where cars come in. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Like those tram cars that they like carry people on.
No, vehicles. Like vehicle cars.
Oh, okay.
Like this guy was laying half on the sidewalk with his legs in the just where cars go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He's out of his fucking mind.
No. They have a fucking mind. Yeah. But your thing reminded me, Kathryn. So this doesn't happen to me. So you're on a flight and a woman next to you, kind of apropos nothing, she's around your age, and she says, "Hey, do you know any fun things to do in the city that you're going to be landing in?" And you kind of rack your brains like, "I don't know, maybe, blah, blah, blah." Then you realize on the way home, like, oh, I think she might have been like starting a conversation, like trying, like, see if she wanted to ask you out. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Are we back, Matt? What were you saying?
I just thought it was kind of so. He threw out your garbage. Did you think that was pleasant or creepy?
Both. At first I was like, oh, that's weird. Does he think I'm a pig? Like, why is he throwing my garbage out for me? But thank you. And then like I put up my thing, the thing, whatever that's called, and I
The
put
tray?
that's the word, and then I put my cup in the like where the safety thing is, and he like grabbed my cup and went to throw it out for me, and I was like, well, that's strange. But for me, the strangest was when he like paused my movie, but I still had a conversation with him, and then I totally had like more conversation with him, and that's when I found out that his love language was touch, and he kept like touching me.
Ugh,
Yeah.
And
that's really
he
annoying.
followed you to the bathroom too.
No, he had to go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom. So we both went to the bathroom. I took longer because women always do. And then he was like kind of not waiting, but maybe waiting for me, if that makes sense, outside of the bathroom. And then we went and we got our bags together, and we both had the same bags, like basically the same bags.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he invited me to get drinks.
He paused your movie?
He paused my movie. Yes, he just reached over and paused my movie.
I mean, there are boundaries. I don't know. That kind of crosses it.
Yeah. Like, what does this guy
Kathryn,
do?
She loves
when you
that
see
kind
him
of
again.
attention. Yeah,
Thursday.
exactly.
So when's the date? Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah. So were you getting hit on and you didn't realize it?
I don't know. I don't think she's I feel like she was like trying to lay it up for me to ask her out or something like that. And again, to me, this is what I thought about again, like 2-3 days later. I was like, wait a minute. Again, just very like, again, she was around my age. It's like I was living in DC at the time. So it's like, hey, do you know like fun things to do in DC? And like, I don't know. Like, and I forget what I said. Like, okay, have a nice life. Get off the plane. Like, oh, wait a minute.
So,
Yeah.
do you have any fun ideas about like something a single girl like myself could do in DC? Said Mitzi.
Wow, I didn't know a cat could talk, but yeah, yeah, I think there's some places. Yeah, I mean, if you're staying like in I think like DuPont Circle, Adams Morgan, it's kind of like a nightlife area. I think there's like these are places around there.
Ask me
this
out,
happens to
you
be-
idiot. She should have been more clear.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You leave the toilet
Mixed
seat up.
signals.
Yeah, I know. You leave the toilet seat up, but you've never learned to shit standing up. Are you out of your fucking mind? Nobody?
Mean, you're correct.
Yeah.
You're
Like until you learn to shit standing
talking
up.
to me or men in general?
Men in general. Men who leave the seat up. Like, what is that? You do not shit standing up.
Well, the
Okay.
last person there might have not taken a dump.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
What do you, I've never understood like this complaint. Like, okay, just lower the seat. Then, like, what do you?
Cat.
No. No.
You're gonna lose on this
Yeah,
one.
No.
you're gonna be outvoted here.
You
Wait,
don't
are we
shit
settling a
standing
petty-
up.
Are we settling a petty dump?
Yeah, we are. But I'm not allowed to use it for settle this petty shit, so I had to squeeze it somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's there to settle?
There's
Yeah,
nothing to
exactly.
settle. You don't shit standing up. So you're on the train looking over your
Challenge
shoulder.
accepted.
Yeah, learn how to shit standing up and then get back to me. Then you can leave the toilet seat up all you want. Then you have a point. You're on the train and somebody next to you is using their phone and you like just keep staring at it. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Is your phone making noise?
No.
Or
No,
are you being
someone next to that person is watching her phone.
okay? Yeah, that's rude.
Oh, I think in this segment we're not supposed to respond. We're just supposed to blurt out,
Yeah.
"Are you crazy?"
No, we're not to.
Yeah, but
true,
today we're having conversations because things.
A lot of explanatory.
Do you have one, Matt?
Yeah. When I'm at Publix and I try to use the Publix app to pay for my groceries, for some reason, I'm acting really jumpy and suspicious. I don't know why, but I'm so nervous because I have to scan the barcode on the screen and I'm just freaking out because if it doesn't work, it's just like, it's like people are waiting and you're just standing there praying, hoping that your camera works. So I'm just like, and everything is normal, but I'm just nervous as heck, because I'm like, it isn't working, it isn't working. So yeah, so am I freaking crazy?
I like that this is an am I out of my freaking mind?
Yeah.
Am I out of my
I feel
freaking
like that's how
mind?
I'd take it.
You're offered $1,000 to risk your life to take the plane later, and you accept, but don't get it for some reason. Are you out of your fucking mind? Am I out of my fucking mind?
Yeah. Who's out of their mind, the airline or the passenger?
The passenger.
There's a hurricane the next morning and you opt to stay. Are you out of your fucking mind?
I wanted to see my family. It was the
Yes.
luggage that I had a problem with, though. The part where my luggage would just be in Manhattan, like not Manhattan, in LaGuardia.
LaGuardia.
Yeah, just on that thing
Just
until
around the
somebody
carousel.
picks it up. Yeah, like that just seemed like a bad idea.
Like that guy would have been there.
Yes.
Be like, yeah, you get drinks sometime. Oh, I got you. Wow, we got the same bag. What are the odds?
Yeah. He takes
This
it
wedding
home.
band. Oh, I wear this for
Work.
it's good luck.
Any more? Are you out of your fucking minds?
No.
Greg, have you got one?
Oh, yeah, I got one. Let's say you're in a cafeteria and there's the order here line, and there's the order here sign and the pick up here sign, and you wait. If everybody's waiting by the pick up here sign to order, are you out of your fucking mind?
That happened in the airport at Orlando, at the Orlando MCO. Believe it or not. Yeah, there was a Burger King. Yeah, I went. Just come at me. I don't care. They have the Impossible Burger, which is cooked on the bad grill. I know it's bad. So there was like a line where you pick up the food and a line where you order the food, and I don't know why, but they lined up where you pick up the food, and I was like, I don't know if you guys have ordered yet, but blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they were like, thank you, and I made a lot of friends. I made a lot of friends that day. I did.
Aw.
Yeah.
And that's one to grow on.
Yeah. I make friends in my case. I just were like, that says the line should be here, not where you are. I'm in the right line, so I shouldn't have to wait for you. Yeah.
If I'm
I did not make
somewhere
friends.
and then like a person orders before me but they got there after me, I just leave. Like I get mad at the establishment for allowing such a thing to happen to me. And that happened to me today. And we didn't leave.
Where? I mean,
At the
who?
pizza place.
What about them?
Their guy that snuck in ordered before us.
Oh, I told him to go ahead and buy because they're still
Oh.
trying to figure out.
Okay. So you're the problem.
He was just getting
That
a
was
drink.
a close one then.
Yeah. I'm glad
He's
we
just
didn't
getting a
walk
drink.
out. He said he was just getting a drink, but he got a pizza.
Overacting.
No, he got a pizza. He totally got a pizza. He got the same pizza we got.
Okay, well, we didn't. Okay.
Did he get your pizza?
No, because there
No.
was enough pizza to go around.
Like, we only got one pizza left, and it's yours, sir.
Yeah. Then we'd have problems. All right, now it's time for uplifting animal news with Matt Capazzi and Bull.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
All
I
right.
thought it was done.
So a dog that was rescued in Tampa after being tied to a fence and left in the rain hours before Hurricane Milton is now in foster care. So that's good news.
That is good news. You tie a dog to something before a hurricane. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Seriously. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. For the past several weeks, a beloved beaver, has been embroiled in a court battle over whether she should return to the wild or stay at the rescue center where she has lived since she was a newborn. Google it.
Oh my goodness, I think she should stay at the rescue center. What do you think?
What does the beaver want?
Well,
Yeah.
I think one thing to consider is, can the beaver survive in the wild?
Yeah, it's
I don't
basically
know. I mean,
domestic.
yeah, pretty much.
Own
I mean,
personal beaver.
if a predator tries to attack the beaver would just be like, "Hey, it's cool. Let's watch some TV."
Yeah, let's Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Everybody's friendly in the forest. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I don't think it's safe for the beaver to go out to the wild.
Yeah. I think yeah, it's used to humans. It's used to going to the water cooler and talking to, other humans. It's
Yeah.
used to using the microwave. I mean, they don't have microwaves in the wild. What is the beaver gonna do?
How's this beaver gonna make a dam without stuffies?
Chew on
Yeah.
trees.
No.
I've got one.
All
This
right.
baby, this baby Thai baby pygmy hippo, whose name is roughly translates to bounty pig, has wriggled its way into hearts and minds of millions all over the world.
Moodang.
Aw.
No,
Are you
that's
talking
not
about
Moodang.
Tony?
I'm talking about bouncy pig.
Yeah, but Bouncy Pig is Moodang.
Oh, sorry.
Trust
Moving
me.
Also, a dog in Florida has been rescued by a team of firefighters after falling 14 feet into a cave in the middle of a field.
Oh, poor thing. I'm glad it was rescued. Is their name Trooper now? Or is that someone else? That's another dog.
Oh, I can check.
It's okay, you don't have to. I know there was a rescued dog whose name is now Trooper.
Oh, okay.
Lot of Moodang. Everyone's got to go look on the page and see Moodang.
I just obsessively shared Moodang.
Be like,
I got Moodang coming out of my ears. There's just too much.
be like, did you see Moodang ate a carrot today? Breaking news.
Seriously!
Everyone go to.
Moodang
So
has trademark.
What is so special about this hippo as opposed to any other baby hippo?
Oh my goodness, she's so cute.
It's a pygmy hippo.
Oh, it's a pig. Okay, so it's this hippo
Miniature. Yeah.
is always going to be tiny then?
Yeah.
No, she's gonna grow. She'll look like a hippo.
No, it's a pygmy, so it's smaller than a normal hippo.
She's just so bitey and flopsy.
Know your facts.
What?
Oh,
It's not going to be a big pig or a big hippo.
Okay, well, I don't know. I just know that she's adorable and she's slimy looking. She's always wet.
Yeah, because she's from Asia.
That's not why she looks always wet. It doesn't make sense.
She's Asian.
So, what does that even mean?
I don't
What's
know.
wrong with you?
I wasn't making a racist comment.
Well, sounds it. Like, what are you saying? Like,
Wow.
Moodang looks wet because she's from Asia. Anyway, Matt, what were you going to say?
She lives in the
Oh.
swamp.
So there's a seal in London that is 50 years old. Seals typically live between 25 and 30 years. And the seal's name is Sheba. And her longevity is attributed to the care she's received and advances in veterinary medicine. So happy birthday, Sheba.
Aw, Sheba's a good name.
Here's one from the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. Fiona is always trying to upstage her little brother. And that's it.
See, that's a famous hippo, too.
Fiona.
All right, is that all the uplifting animal news?
Yep.
All right, now it's time for Tattle Tales, where we all talk shit about our pets. What's your animal been up to? What's Mitzi up to?
Well, yesterday she tried to get into the laundry room. There's like a door that isn't too heavy that she probably could open with a little work. But I said, Mitzi, no. And then she just sat down and didn't. And then she stopped. So that was good.
Aww, what an adventurer.
Yeah. Yep.
So my mom I was in Florida, and Mishka is my grandmother's cat, and we were watching him. And my grandmother is like, whatever you do, just do not let the cat out. Like, it's very important that you get home for the cat. Like, the cat, everything about her cat. And my mom went to take the garbage out, and the cat went into the garage. And I totally should have stopped him, but I didn't. And then the cat got out, and then, yeah. And then my mom opened the garage thinking, like, he'll come in. Yes, this is at night. And the last time this happened when I was there, he attacked me to the point where there was, like, he's a panther. Like, there were bruises and cuts. Like, that's how strong this cat is. Yeah, so my mom, I think I told her, like, I think I warned her not to go after the cat, but you've met her. She's talked about how if you tell her not to do something, she's going to do it. I don't know that I told her, but I asked her, like, didn't I tell you not to go after the cat, or did that not happen? Because I felt very responsible for he attacked her. He, like, went nuts.
Whoa.
And then I was like, can you please get me the pool, the thing
net.
that the pool net. That's what it is. And she did, and I think I got him to go in. She thinks he just was done and went in on his own, but I think it was the pool the pool net that got him.
Wow.
But at any rate, he went back in, and she was like, you little shit. So she was very mad at him, but he went for her feet again, like, to snuggle them, because he's an asshole like that. Like, nothing ever happened, because he was like Dr. Jekyll in the house, Mr. Hyde in the streets. And then I was like, what would you do if I wasn't here? And she's like, I would have told Nitsa that the hurricane got him. Like, I just wouldn't have gotten him back in.
Swept away.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I was assuming the story was going, which I feel bad for thinking it funny, just like a cat, like, it's a hurricane blowing cat. Just blow it away.
You should feel bad,
He's
Greg.
so fat. He's so fat, I don't think he'd blow away.
Oh my goodness. He is so fat. He's a cartoon cat. I will share pictures of him next week so you can see just how chonky he is. He's a beautiful little cartoon baby. He's a Garfield, a black and white, a tuxedo Garfield. And
I want to imagine, like, a big fat cat, like, crawled around in the outside of the hurricane, but, like, you know, not going anywhere. Like,
yes, he likes to, like,
his tail flapping, like,
like in the wind. He likes to lay on his back and just, like, veg like this. Like, he just lays on his back, just like being fat. Oh my god.
And he looks
in the hurricane.
Like his little legs stick out like little stumps. I mean, they don't even look like cat legs. It's
They're
so
big
weird.
legs.
He looks like
Stomps. Big stomps.
Yeah.
He's got big stomps. And I came home to vomit on my printer. Guys, vomit on my printer. My cat's like, I'll show you what it's like to be alone. And she threw up on my printer.
But she wasn't alone.
I'm pretty sure that was a fuck you throw up. Yeah.
She wasn't alone.
Message received.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't alone, but I still think it was a fuck you throw up.
I'm sure.
All right. And Greg, still no pets.
Still just living the good life.
Wow.
No, taking it easy. Taking it easy. This is every day in my house.
Yep.
Having my whole body exposed. Nothing's gonna jump on me.
If that's what you think pets are,
If me in places.
it explains a lot. What were you gonna say, Bull?
I didn't. I was agreeing. I was going to agree with him about animals jumping on him because they do attack every now and then.
Your story, Kathryn, was just about a cat attacking your mom.
Yeah, but like not her privates, you strange one.
I'd say, I mean, with dogs, yes, they always go right. They always jump on me or sniff me right at the crotch. That's more, I think, just my height. Just happens to be the right area. But did it happen this week? Why? Because I'm living the pet-free life.
Stop storing meats in your pants, Greg.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I have I've beaten my man.
Seinfeld episode 125.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an episode of this. All right, guys, now it's time for...
Ooh, that reminds me.
And the word to get started is meat pants. Meat pants.
You know, a clothing store is a great place to meet pants.
That reminds me, I went past a clothing store today and I did not think... what I thought of was how I used to shop way too much for clothing and how I don't do that anymore, and I was proud of myself.
That reminds me that during a dangerous hurricane, the only thing that I could think to do was to shop for things online.
That reminds
Last time I was in a dangerous hurricane, I read a book.
That reminds me, I have not experienced a dangerous hurricane, but I did experience Sandy, and there was a blackout. And then, for some reason, my grandmother was bouncing a ball on my laptop because for some reason I put my laptop on the ground. It all didn't make sense, but that's something I remember. She was playing with my dog.
Sandy reminds me of beaches.
Beaches reminds me of the saddest movie ever.
That reminds me of The Wind Beneath My Wings.
That
The
We had
reminds
to
saddest movie
sing that
ever
in
reminds me.
elementary school.
The saddest movie ever reminds me of The Black Stallion.
I will not say what the Black Stallion reminds me of.
I will
Reminds
not
me of
say it
Old
reminds me
Yeller.
of. I will not say it reminds me of Pleading the Fifth.
Pleading the Fifth reminds me of Dave Chappelle and how we all used to love him, and now he's divisive.
Dave Chappelle reminds me of his bodyguards who beat the hell out of people that try to attack Dave Chappelle.
Bodyguards remind me of the time I met bodyguards and asked them about spy cams.
Eye cams remind me of those X-ray specs, like when you're a kid, like how they say like you could, they advertise you could see through things and you can't see through anything. They're garbage.
Advertised reminds me of infomercials that are on at 2 a.m. in the morning.
2 a.m. in the morning reminds me of family members who say that.
Family members remind me that the holidays are approaching.
The holidays approaching remind me that I need to get my life in order.
Order reminds me of a library.
Library reminds me that I had taken out library books and basically just kept renewing them to the point of absurdity.
Absurdity reminds me of the stand-up comedian Gallagher.
Oh my God, the stand-up comedian Gallagher reminds me of something I can't share because I'm way too young for this to be true, but it reminds me of a movie rental place that had Gallagher images on the door, and it was in the Bronx, and I wish it still existed. It was not Blockbuster.
Yeah, I was wishing that was Blockbuster.
Blockbuster was amazing.
Radio stores remind me of when I was a kid. The first time I ever visited New York City, I was blown away by how many video stores there were. It felt like on every other block there was a video store, and that felt like this like so amazing to me.
Like adult video or video?
No, like regular video. Like in my town, it was just like there's the Blockbuster. That's it. If they don't have it, then they don't have it. Or like in New York, they don't have it. You just walk another block and there's another video store and maybe they'll have it.
Like Kim's video store, and then also the place that became UCB, but it was like Two Boots, but also a video store. And then, I don't know, probably like West Coast or East Coast Video or something.
It was like a Hollywood video. Yeah.
I think so. That reminds me. And now it's time for
What now?
Where we bring you a completely random couple anonymous gripes and have you settle them. They are, again, completely anonymous. There's no right, no wrong. But whose fucking side are you on? And, Bull.
No pressure.
No pressure. Do you have any from the bag?
Yeah, I got a small
Are you
one
sure
here.
you've got one?
Yeah, I'm sure do.
I did not know that you had one.
Yeah, I've got a couple, in fact.
I'm pretty
Good
sure you
ones.
don't. But let's hear
Very
just a
juicy.
snippet.
Juicy.
They better not be.
Are you turning red?
No.
Okay.
I will fight
Here
you.
we go.
I will
Dear
fight
Kathryn Dunn show. I seem to have a big water supply of water bottles. And every time I go to get a water bottle out of the case, there seems to be empty bottles in there. Why does my partner keep putting the empties back in the fresh water bottle case?
Wow. Very inconsiderate.
Can you help us?
That does sound incredibly inconsiderate.
No, I mean, either throw the bottle away or fill it back up, depending on what kind of bottles these are. These are what single use. I mean,
I think they're, just the 16 ounces Poland Springs water bottles.
Yeah.
Why are they going back? Empties are going back in the.
Yeah,
it
no.
looks just like that.
Just
yeah.
like this.
interesting.
They sent a
Interesting.
picture.
Yeah.
They sent a picture. I can't show.
Oh,
it.
wow.
Wow.
No, I think that's pretty cut and dry. That's you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
The
Laziness.
bottles?
Sounds
Yeah, it's
like
like-
laziness.
Yeah.
It's probably something that this person didn't do a lot, but maybe once or twice.
Oh, you think this is a new habit?
I think there may have been a situation in which it made sense for this person to do this, but cut and dry. It's not appropriate behavior.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree
you
100%.
agree. Yeah.
I'm guessing that this thing was on the bed for a minute, just because.
I don't know what their situation is, but okay, go on.
And they put a bottle or two back because they were too lazy to go and throw one out. And
Oh, wow.
that's probably wrong. That's probably wrong.
That's probably right.
Yeah. So, not that this happened to anybody I know, but one bottle was discovered yesterday. And the
Oh,
second
I'm glad that
bottle.
we don't know these people.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
know. I'm
apparently
glad we
there's
don't know
2
garbage people like this.
bottles. I've got another one that's pretty dicey.
I don't
if
think you
wanna
do.
know it.
I think one is good
Yeah.
enough.
This is
Cover
is
up.
juicy
Cover
one.
up.
Nope. I think that's the end of this segment.
I smell a
You
cover
sure?
up.
I'm pretty sure it
They're
is.
they're gonna want answers next week, so okay.
All right. Well, maybe just one this week and one next week like we do.
Oh, okay. I think people like to hear lots of them.
No, I don't think they do.
All right.
Is it something that you're going to get in trouble for?
No, why would I get in trouble for it?
I don't know. You wouldn't.
Well, I'm just telling the story.
Right. Just reading the book.
No one's gonna get in trouble. We're just gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right.
I
We'll
was
save one.
dispensing
for the second
justice, getting anyone in trouble.
Yeah, we're just dispensing justice. And the water bottle person is wrong. That's just wrong. We can all
yeah.
agree.
Minor detail. After we do this segment, we send the Spanish Inquisition to the person that's guilty.
And that's fair. That is fair.
one.
100%.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really nice that the person in the wrong is admitting.
No, because they're not on the show.
Oh no, I just meant in general.
Yeah, in general. All right, and now it's time for something we worked on all week,
Oh,
Matt. What?
Oh my gosh.
You are moving on her too.
Why did you have something else you wanted to read?
Yeah, I had that juicy one.
I don't know that you did.
Okay, moving on.
Cover up, cover up.
What is the juicy one? If it's what I think it is, I will kill you.
Has to do with, I don't know. It's pretty disgusting, actually.
Then I'm
Is it
pretty
about a-
sure.
It's
Is it about a broad
pedicures.
jungle?
It's
Nope.
about pedicures,
Nope.
and manicures in
All
the
right,
bed.
so Matt, we have been working on something all week.
Cover up, cover up.
And will you please tell us what it is?
Of course. Let me see. So a person is three people are in an elevator and the elevator has stopped working.
Man, I thought this thing was moving.
I need to be at a meeting in 15 minutes. I hope this thing starts to function.
I have
Man,
a mani-pedi appointment coming up. I can't miss it.
oh, everybody's got a mani-pedi.
Look at these
Wait,
things.
do you have a mani-pedi place that you can recommend?
Oh, yeah, totally. It's called The Bed.
Wow, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Are they on? Can I find them on the internet?
Totally, yeah, just Google them, but the internet's not working in the elevator right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
but
stuck
I
here.
can get to that later.
Yeah. Hey, why don't we give each
Wow,
other mani-pedis?
I was just gonna say, you guys have fantastic nails.
Thank you.
Yeah, we could give ourselves mani-pedis, and then we won't have to go to the bed.
Yeah, and then that saves us time.
Well, don't we need
Yeah.
don't we need utensils to do mani-pedis and nail polish?
Well, let me roll out my tools. Okay, that's my murder
Oh,
kit.
wow.
Hold on. There's my tools.
Yay.
Oh wow, you really came prepared.
Yeah. I like to use my own tools because I don't trust the ones at the bed.
Okay, can you paint staplers and pencil sharpeners on my fingernails?
I can. Is this an office job thing?
It is, absolutely. I really want to fit in, so I think painting my fingernails with staplers and pencil sharpeners will really help me get an edge.
Yeah, let me just file them first. Now I don't have anything to soak them in. Go on.
I do tattoos, and I actually have my tattoo kit with me if you guys want tattoos.
Oh boy, I sure do.
That'd be
Oh,
great.
great. Okay. What kind of what tattoo do you want?
I want something classic like a heart that says mom.
Okay, you got it.
Thanks.
Where do you want it?
On my arm.
Okay, coming right up.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Okay, so I actually tattooed my phone number on your arm because I'm a very lonely person and I don't understand boundaries.
Is your love language touch?
It is, and I like to fly a lot.
Yeah, I could tell from your wedding ring that you're probably a Mile High Club member.
Oh, you noticed. Wow, that must mean that you really, really like me. I'm so happy.
No, I'm just assessing you as a creep.
Oh, wait, let me pick your ear for you.
Oh, no. Wait, that feels kind of good.
Hey, stop hitting on her and get me my tattoo. I want a big old tramp stamp.
Okay. Okay, so you have my phone number too, so hopefully we can go bowling sometime.
Okay,
Oh,
let me
man.
see if I can read it.
You should have written it backwards.
Oh,
well,
hey,
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it looks like you have some earwax. Let me get that for you.
Oh, weird. You seem like the kind
Wow.
of guy that would pause someone else's movie.
It's funny you should say that. And scene.
Yay! We worked on that all week, guys, and we incorporated everything, every single thing from the show.
Except octopi. We'll do that next week.
Oh,
Oh my
the
god!
movie I want to see.
I know. 8 guns, 1 octopus.
Welcome to the Gun Show times 8.
Welcome to the Octopod. All right, now it's time for boo boo boo.
On this day in history, nothing was solved.
With Matt Capazzi.
Okay, this is a dark one.
Ooh.
In 1972, a flight chartered by a Uruguayan rugby team crashed in the Andes Mountains of Argentina, and the wreckage was not located for more than 2 months. The incident garnered international attention, especially after it was revealed that the survivors had resorted to cannibalism.
Wasn't there
And nothing was solved.
Wasn't there a movie about that?
Maybe.
Yeah, called Alive.
Yeah.
But here's this because this happened this week, and this might be another maybe subtleness in a much pettier way. So there's the show Yellow Jackets. That's a more recent show. It's about, and if I'm understanding, the show Yellow Jackets about a group of women who, when they were girls, were like in the woods, lost in the woods, and apparently like one of them there was cannibalism in the woods or something like that, and then like dealing with that after the fact. That's the gist of that show. So someone was describing that show, and then someone else was saying like, "Oh yeah, well that's based on a true story about this plane that got crashed in the Andes, and they resorted to cannibalism." I said, "Well, no, that's totally different incident. Like just because it's real that people resorted to cannibalism, like the soccer team resorted to cannibalism, in the 1970s, that doesn't mean it's based, this show Yellow Jackets about girls in New Jersey in the 90s it's based off of that. Like that's not based off of the same thing. We're talking about 2 separate incidents.
What if it's inspired by?
I mean, but if inspired by, in the sense that there's cannibalism, I mean, it's like saying like, well, the Donner Party, yeah, that's the Yellow Jackets was inspired by the Donner Party or something like that.
I mean, it could be.
Like just saying there was like lost in the woods and cannibalism. There needs to be more to that than just say that's inspired by.
I don't know, man. You never know where people get their inspiration from.
I mean, it's not like based on that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could say like, what if there's too many change of details for it to be the same thing?
Yeah.
Do you know the details from the original? And have you watched Yellow Jackets?
I'm not that familiar with Yellow Jackets. It's only because someone said that they thought that like, oh yeah, it was based off of the Chilean soccer team or whatever getting stuck in the Andes. Now maybe I could look up the Yellow Jackets on Wikipedia and the creators be like, I was directly inspired by the movie Alive.
Wow.
In which case, apologies, but I just felt like you can't just say like it felt like a very flimsy reason for this person. It's like, yeah, it was based off of this incident. Now I'm gonna look it up because maybe my objection was totally.
I think it's funny because I really want you to be wrong. I want you to be so wrong because you're so mad about this. You've never seen Yellow Jackets, so you don't know. You have no idea what it's based, like if it is based off this in some way. It sounds like it could be.
Yeah, the movie Alive was about the Uruguayan rugby team.
Yes.
Right.
And there's also a Netflix documentary called Society of the Snow, which was also based on that story.
And Yellow Jackets.
Apparently.
Oh, this is more, the Yellow Jackets is a lot more similar to the premise than I gave it credit for. So maybe sorry everybody, I withdraw my complaint.
Wow. Wow. You saw it here. I just watched
Yeah, I
Monsters.
apologize.
Has anybody
What's
seen
Monsters?
Monsters? Monsters is
No.
a series. There's the first one that was about Dahmer. The second one was about the Menendez brothers.
Hmm.
They were played by
how is it?
people way too attractive to play them. Like, it's offensive how attractive they were.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was like really, I don't know what's true and what isn't, but my God, it was seemingly disrespectful to the parents, except at the very end, it was like, oh, maybe these kids really are sociopaths.
Yeah, that's how it made it sound. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just remember as a kid, all the jokes and the sensation about the Menendez brothers, how they're like two separate TV movies or whatever.
I remember the Amy Fisher story when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, not because I was there, but because I'm interested in true crime. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, you were born way after that.
Way after. And that's a fucked up
Yeah.
story. Like, why
Yeah,
go
it
after
involved
the
cutlery.
wife? No, that
Mhm.
cutlery was John Bobbitt.
Right. Oh, that was a different thing?
Yeah, John Bobbitt and Amy Fisher are two completely different stories.
Oh, my bad.
Joey Buttafuoco and Amy Jo Buttafuoco. The Amy Fisher story is the
Yeah.
one where she goes to the house and shoots the wife in the face, but the wife lives.
Right
Oh
at the
my
door.
God.
Yeah, like right at the door, she answers the
Point
door.
blank.
Point blank. Bam. Like totally.
And like how Joey, to me, I remember like how Joey Buttafuoco got kind of like 15 minutes, a very long 15 minutes of fame
Hmm.
off of that.
He
Yeah.
might have even done a porno. I know John Bobbitt did a porno
Wow.
Right.
with his reattached
Yeah.
member.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see that.
No, but I did. And Lorena Bobbitt was the woman that did the cutting. And I'm on her
Oh.
side. And not surprisingly, I'm on her side. I don't even know what the story is, but I'm on her side.
No, I
Oh,
can't.
great.
Society, we can't allow something like that to go unpunished.
Now that's one way to settle petty crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes along with her love of knives.
No. I'm not stabby.
Well, neither did Lorena. She was a cutter.
Yeah, you're right. She was like, I'm
Maybe
going to
that's
cut
why
the
there's
paint out.
scissors located all throughout the house too.
Oh my God. I just found
Different
more
stations.
scissors.
There's scissors and stations throughout the house.
I like
No.
Run,
scissors.
Bull, run.
I like
Run, Bull.
scissors.
I know.
Your penis is in danger.
Run, Bull.
Sleep with one eye closed.
The
One
one-eyed
eye open.
monster.
Wow.
Like a steel jock strap or something.
So like a chastity belt, basically.
Yeah. With the savings.
This has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. You've been amazing. Thank you, everybody. And I hope my grandmother feels better soon. And Mom, I miss you. Wish you were here. And Elaine, I thought you were coming. And the guys who have not done the show in a while, Eric and Nick. What's up?
Nick.
All right, guys.
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with
Thanks
that?
for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and Augusto, you've been missed. I hope you come back next week. So thank you, Bull. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg Guy. Thank you, Tucker. Thank you, Big Texas.
Play the real.
Bye.
Bye.